Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And my question of today is, how high do you think the XRP price could go in this bull run? Let me know in the comment section down below, and if you're enjoying these updates, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. We have a road to 100,000 on YouTube. We're getting there. We are getting there. Having said that, man, my own prediction is about $3 to $7. That would not be too hard within this bull run, depending on how the lawsuit goes about. However, I do believe that we will win it, at least get a positive end result for XRP, which will result in times 10, something like that, which now is closer to times 5 to get to all-time high for XRP once more. Having said that, in the previous video, or 2 videos ago, I was talking about this. Ripple will never reach $1. Ripple will never reach $10, Ripple will never reach $100, plans within plans continue to play out, and the pros still haven't figured it out. I really didn't explain properly enough why this is so relevant and why this is so important. 2 things. 1, this is not Ripple, but XRP, right? I guess to that one, the same is still, we're not talking about a short term, right? In this case here, it is about never. Some people are saying, a XRP coin or another freaking coin can never reach a certain price. And I'm always against that, if you're being a little bit real about it. For example, as I just said, $250,000 per coin, man, that might be taking it a little bit too far. But a $1, $10, to $15, something like that, it's all within margin for a short amount of time because you don't know when a crypto is going to go times 10. You just do not know. Even Bitcoin, in my opinion, can still go times 50 or so in its time. When? No idea. But can it happen? In my opinion, yes. Over a longer time period, it can definitely do so. From that perspective, if you're going to play the game of market cap, then almost anything is possible. Because do you actually know how much market cap is in the US dollar? You probably don't. However, if you're starting things off as a baseline of, okay, let's go to gold. Gold is just the start of things. I really believe more people will invest in cryptocurrencies than they will in gold. I really think it will outscale it by far. Because in the end, these are currencies. They have a value attached to them, and they're being speculated on as if they're commodities, but they really are currencies, a lot of them. Even XRP is. And in the end, saying it can't go to this or that price, this is just the valuation that we put in US dollar per this coin. It really also depends on the main adoption, whether or not this is going to be extremely relevant or not. Honestly speaking, a lot of these people really value gold in US dollar because gold is not really a method of payment anymore. It's purely the people hold it mostly for the sake of price and kind of hedge. But that's also because the dollar right now is the world reserve currency. That's what we value most things in right now. It's the world reserve currency once more. If that were to, for example, change, this whole idea of, it needs to get to that point or it can't get to that point is going to shift once more. And also as inflation moves on, these things get easier. And as cryptocurrencies become more of a normal thing, these get easier as well. And we'll just ease into it. $10 right now might look crazy to you, but once XRP rose from, let's say, 60 cents or so to $3.50 in a couple of days, it really didn't look too crazy back then. And the same thing will happen in just a couple of weeks from now, most likely. We were not sure, but we'll see. When things start to pop off really hard, we already saw it happening right now. Nobody is saying that $1 per XRP can never happen anymore. I think even people who really hate XRP with their heart cannot say wholeheartedly, that $1 can never be reached because they know now. 70 cents, boom. It just went up about 50% in a couple of days. It cannot, it's not possible. It cannot be your thought process that another 50% gain or 30% gain here is not possible anymore. Just my thoughts. And with Bitcoin, the same situation. As time moves on, the price just keeps getting higher. People's target of, this can never be achieved, just keeps putting up higher and higher and higher. So people that say this type of stuff, in my opinion, are fudsters, as they don't really believe in the crypto, or not in crypto in general. Then Bitcoin is going sideways for a little while. It's actually not really a bad thing, to be completely honest. So it's pretty interesting how Bitcoin is kind of bottoming out, or kind of topping out exactly at our previous high here, as you can clearly see. It's basically where it's now taken its tip once more, kind of a head and shoulders being built, a little bit of an upward shaped one, a little bit strange. But the idea is now that Bitcoin is going sideways so that all coins can rise. In my opinion, it's going to depend on what Bitcoin is going to be doing in the next couple of days from now. Really shortly here, I guess up till the 10th or so, depending on whether or not we'll breach to stay above or whether or not we'll fall back down to the bottom of the channel and continue on sideways or downwards. It's going to be really interesting, but it's going to stem from it. the next couple of days. By the way, go check out Prime XBT. This is the platform I use the most if I'm trading Bitcoin, and you can definitely make a lot of good profit on here if you know what you're doing. I also have a couple more $100 codes to give away. I already gave away 5. There's still 5 more to go. I've already contacted a couple people now. I asked for your Twitter before. I'm going to contact you all today. So hopefully we can still give away 4 or so codes to those people. And then I'll still have 1 or 2 more codes left to go. So just keep commenting down below. Dusty, I made an account under you with your link on Prime XBT, and maybe you will win $100. If you have traded once, let me know as well, and you'll definitely win $100. That is that. Just check it out. Link down below. Ripple XRP skyrockets 17% as Bitcoin finds trouble at 57K area. Market watch. Well, yeah, it's not really bad, not really good. Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary wants none of Bitcoin mined in China. Here is why. Shark Tank co-host Kevin O'Leary has certain preferences as to where the Bitcoin he will acquire was mined, and he is looking into the future here. Okay, interesting. Really interesting. I'm gonna leave it like that for right now. I'm gonna be covering this a little bit more on 5-Minute Crypto. So if you're into this stuff, go check out 5-Minute Crypto. It's just general crypto news, but it's not really relevant for the prices or whatever. XRP targets new yearly highs after crucial breakout. Yep. Once more, there's so many negative Nancys, even in the comment section or here in the thread. There's many negative Nancys, but in the end, guys, I do not care. I'm holding on through because, well, it's a coin that I am passionate about and I think will do good. So why should I care? Why should I? Why should I sell because they say so? No, I'm not the type of guy. I'm a hold because I want to hold. I'm gonna keep making these videos as well because I know where we're headed. And by the way, guys, please do not think Ripple or I'm being paid in XRP. I've never received compensation from Ripple nor XRP. It's even not the biggest crypto I hold, but it's just one that I'm really freaking passionate about and that I think has one of the best risk to reward ratios out there. There's going to be a lot of altcoins which will perform better than XRP. Don't get me wrong. There will be a ton of coins that are placed at number 1,000 that will get more gains than XRP. But it's about the risk to reward. The reward is good, and the risk is just really, really solid in my opinion. There's just a small risk of default, which is losing the lawsuit, but so many other crypto projects have not even been sued just quite yet, even though in my opinion, it will still happen at one point or another. XRP's fundamentals, everything is just looking good. So even though the price might fall down any day now, we can get corrections. That's all part of the bigger plan. Now, I also saw this here. Prada was actually negative about the price. He says, sharing this here very early so that you have the opportunity to prepare for this potential scenario. Keep it simple. Never trust the fourth. XRP towards 45 cents. And he basically says, okay, we bounced from this level for a 4th time now, so we're going to bounce and break through quite a lot. However, we're going to break through to about 45 cents here once more. So right around in the middle here is where we're going to be breaking towards. Why? Well, you can see here a couple of people are going back and forward in the section. Let's quickly okay. Thought maybe it was a scary thing, but no, it's actually really quite normal. He's calling out Bitcoin versus XRP. I should have actually done a little bit more digging inside of this because I don't know exactly what he's building as of this point. A middle part of Bitcoin, and I guess it's just replicating itself here. The way it's kind of viewing. Okay, you see what it? Okay, it's just a replica, right? So this is Bitcoin. You can see how there was a dump with a interesting pump. A little bit of correction, and then another small pump with a breakout afterwards on Bitcoin, which could happen for XRP round 2. He says, very nice chart, thanks for sharing. I'll look this play as well. Still Jules says, didn't the 4th break 34 cents? How are you looking at it? See or share a chart if you will. Your chart, 33 to 34 cents, became resistance in October 2019. That's the first. It had 2 touches of that resistance since. That's 2nd and 3rd. The 4th was in November 2020, and it destroyed the resistance, just a thought, which is right here. It's basically the 4th. You can see here once, then boom twice, then boom down, 3 times, boom down, 4 times, and then it broke out, which is basically what this guy was saying right here. Like the 4th time it breaks out. And he says very nice, it's basically going back and forth. The sentence is never trust the 4th. So it's not written in stone, but it's a general good principle to remember. Because it's usually things go in threes, right? Things go in pairs of 3. Bank of Japan commences 1-year digital yen trial. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say about this one. Today, the Bank of Japan has confirmed that it has started the first phase of the central bank digital currency trials, which will extend to March 2022. That's just another confirmation that crypto's here to stay, and XRP is going to bridge all of this as time moves on. Goldman Sachs is jumping into Bitcoin. We all knew it, but I just wanted to quickly confirm it once more. Do not fret. Do not think crypto is ending anytime soon. Grayscale has also confirmed something. It plans to convert Bitcoin Trust, to GBTC, into ETF eventually. Grayscale is 100% committed to converting its Bitcoin trust into an ETF once it gets the chance. In recent months, there's been a growing number of questions around the possibility of a Bitcoin ETF in the US, and we'd like to take the opportunity to provide clarity and context on what such a development would mean for Grayscale and Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, symbol GBTC. First and foremost, we wish to make clear we are 100% committed to converting GBTC into an ETF because, well, that would make them a ton of freaking money, so of course they would want that. The timing of this conversion will depend on the regulatory environment. Quote, today, we remain committed to converting GBTC into an ETF, although the timing will be driven by a regulatory environment, which I do really get, though. Right now, they have a $40 billion net worth, basically, or asset worth, assets under management. They get about a 2% fee or so every single year. So you calculate for yourself how much freaking money that is. If it turns into an ETF, their active management, or do they call it passive already? I'm not sure, of 2.5% fee a year will most likely turn to about 0.5 or something like that. But the amount of money that will flow in will go from 30, 40 billion, most likely to 100, 200 billion as time moves on. So I don't think this is really a bad thing because they're going to get so much more money and so much more exposure and so much more credibility as having that ETF. That's pretty damn big, right? That's pretty damn big. And then also, MicroStrategy adds another $15 million worth of Bitcoin at $59,339. Ooh, they're purchasing another 253 Bitcoins, coming close to holding 100,000 BTC. MicroStrategy has purchased an additional 253 Bitcoins for $15 million in cash at an average price of $59,000 per Bitcoin. As of the 5th of April, we hold 91.6 thousand Bitcoins acquired for 22 billion at an average price of 24,000 per Bitcoin. This is getting so crazy, guys. At the moment, the financial software giant holds 91.6 thousand Bitcoins. Damn it, guys. Damn. On February 24th, it added a whopping 20,000 Bitcoins or $1 billion to its balance sheet. It's getting so crazy how much these guys are committed to it. They're getting really big now, though, huh? It's really getting crazy, guys. It's really getting freaking crazy. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video. Yeah, that was it. Take care, everybody.